Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. This is a makeup episode recording and kind of urgency as well because I discovered this morning that it's not working. I missed the sound audio. And I remember clearly when I was recording this, it was beautifully done. I had really some good inspirations. I hope I can revisit that place, that I can come up with a good explanation of the thoughts, the thinking, the wisdom behind this expression. So first off, happy 4th of July post 4th of July. Just recovered from the party in the USA. Saw some fireworks last night. But I feel like I still need to stay connected to my roots. So here we go. 静水深流 is today's expression. And it took me some time. I guess this is the level of wisdom that only time, when you reach a certain age, you can appreciate. And actually, this expression is in conflict of the self-promotion culture in America. Here, people speak up, who step up, who lean in, right? Who grab whatever opportunity that is. But in Chinese, we have so much teaching about stay quiet, stay calm, stay ready, but don't show yourself like the fake it till make it kind of strategy and thinking, not really much in Chinese culture. In fact, this expression, 静水深流, it's about, you see, quiet water. This is the observable phenomenon. Okay, so you hear the water, which is quiet, it's because it goes deep. It flows deep underground. So this is the natural phenomenon that some philosophers used to apply to human situation, meaning a person who is deep, who has deep thoughts, deep experience, or deep expertise in something, and then they tend to behave quietly, meaning if they know their stuff, they're not eager to ring bells or do all kinds of gymnastics to draw attention to themselves. They are going to stay quiet and just, output in their way without be the attention grabber. And you can see in the social media age, this is totally counter the current cultural trend. And I would say, in general, as a Chinese culture, someone grew up in there, this is kind of true. And this is challenging for Chinese who come out of this culture and try to, make a footing in another culture. And especially in corporate cultures, probably this is tough to apply. Anyways, one by one, 静. We have one episode talk just about this character. And this actually talks about in conflict, you stay calm and balanced. It is not quiet because naturally, environmentally, it is quiet. No, it is actually after struggle or in a turbulent or uncertain world, you are able to resolve that conflict be interest or priority, and then you can come to a place of handle them with kind of masterful peacefulness in it. So this is kind of inner peace, and this is kind of tied to the first 2 episodes of this month. 不以物喜，不以物喜，不以己悲. That you're kind of stay detached with reality a little bit. So put yourself a buffer room between you, your psychological calmness, and reality, so that you can absorb all that impact, all that turbulence from the outside world, kind of semi-shut them out. It doesn't disturb you. So this actually is more complicated than just being quiet. It is being able to maintain your quietness, your calmness, your chill, in spite of the conflict. So conflict is expressed by 2 fingers. So 3-finger hand symbol from the bottom up, 3-finger hand symbol from top down of the screen, And then so one of the hand is holding something, right? So the two hands are trying to have a tug war with the same thing. So that shows the conflict. And the left side is the color of life, which is kind of a blue-greenish color. Chinese use this color applying to both mountains and waters. And to Chinese culture, we appreciate the balance. Life existence is a miracle. It's a balance of many factors doing right, and then you stay alive in that very short balanced window, right? So the color of life really demonstrate that something being alive, because all of the many things related to life supporting or life itself, internal, external, everything got to be right to be alive. So color of life means something done right. All right, so 水, naturally, this is how water looks. And you can see three characters share the same. And this is a self-standing one. And this is the water symbol, 水, becomes part of the other, a little bit more nuanced, refined characters that relate to water. So the deep concept is actually from the caveman age. The top is a cave. Okay, we have an arch, kind of a space, right? With a chimney on the top means humans living in that space already. We have a utilitarian use of that cave. It's not a natural environment anymore. It's a human habitat. It's human, cave. And then three-finger hand symbol again. At the bottom is fire symbol. So basically the reading is three-finger hand, hand hold fire. So you hold a torch as the ancient light source. It has to be a torch form, right? Heading deep into the cave. Only the cave when it's deep enough that you need a torch. If it's a shallow cave, you have natural lighting enough to show, right? Kind of like you have window on your wall, you can see inside, right? Only when it's deep enough that you need to hold a torch in there. So that's implied as deep. And then when it comes to combination with water, that means it's water deep. So if a cave deep is horizontally, for humans to enter, mostly horizontally, water deep means vertically, right? You go deeper underneath the surface of the water. So that gives you the sense of deep. And the last one, flow, has water and has water again. You see this. The difference is the water sign has a little bit more nuance because natural water flow got to be interrupted. It's not without turbulence, without interruption. On the sides, two sides, like closer to the bank, it was interrupted. It's not continuous flow. Versus here, this water sign, three, almost like a reverse S-curve shape that shows kind of a fluidity. Three of them are continuous. That means, I guess, in nature, there are such uninterrupted water flow. I guess the channel is well maintained, deep enough, and so you don't have much interruption. And Chinese call it 川. And we have an expression called 川流不息, meaning the waters are going to flow continuously, nonstop. And that gives you the sense of uninterrupted. But over here, you have a block right there, right? And then you have this almost arrow pointing like that way. So like water is flowing forward that way, but then you have a block and it keeps flowing. So it's almost like unstoppable water flow. So that gives you a sense of flow. Again, this Chinese flow concept is almost like a quiet concept. It has the conflict in it, right? There's a block to the water flow, but you still flow in spite of the blocks. That's how Chinese define flow. So I guess in that sense, Chinese is based on reality. We're not saying the world is all peace, all good. We recognize the world is full of conflict or blockage to wherever you want to go. But instead of that, you keep your inner peace, your quietness, and you keep your flow through life. So 深水静流 is a Chinese expression. In English, I find a similar expression that's called empty barrel make the loudest noise. Similarly, I guess English recognize that people who make the loudest noise, who want to grab attention disproportionately to what they can provide, display similar qualities. Like whoever is so eager to get there, to get self-promoted, they would make more noises versus people who know they're what they're doing, and they don't feel the need to make loud noises anymore because people will come to them instead of they going out to promote themselves. I guess that's the logic. All right, so that 深水静流, I translate it as self-contained. I guess this sense of, be comfortable with your own specialty or your own capacity, that you don't feel the need to impress people, to please people. And that's kind of self-contained. And that's the quality that Chinese appreciate. And especially in this expression, 深水静流. Thank you for your time. See you another day.